Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold. And so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Sierra's not just quote-unquote between relationships. Hello, and welcome to the
How much time remaining?
Looking good.
Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
This is just standard procedure. All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent.
Hello?
Oh my, Moses Lee is just flying out there. Look at those lap times.
I'm sorry.
I guess he's out to show the
There's by the garage. This guy, dressed as one of the flamingo mascots, just got jumped by this other man. I ran away as fast as I could. We should call the security. I don't know. I really don't want to get involved. I've got a lot of unpaid traffic tickets, you know? And the guy was definitely weird. Just before the attack, I heard him mumbling something about Sierra Knox getting it. Can you believe that? What if he's a stalker?
We're calling security, all right?
The only thing we're calling is a bartender. I need a drink.
Look at that! There's no holding back out there.
See that
The
red
battle
car,
for
47?
position's going on
That's the
into that
Kronstadt
corner.
race car with
Boy,
Sierra
oh boy,
Knox
that's
behind the wheel.
great racing out there. Moses Lee is tearing up the track. There is still plenty of time left, folks, and anything can happen. Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent.
Where everyone is kind to one another, unless they're communists.
Hi there. Want a ticket? VIP. This is a real deal, no forgery. This will get you access to see all your favourite stars up close. Yeah, you can be sitting back and sipping Mai Tais with loads of
Don't
sleeves.
forget, the secret of endurance racing is
Well, come and find me
doesn't
at the
start
James
going
Drive.
until
There's
the end.
always going to be someone
This
pushing
race
you,
is
someone
not
bumping
over
you, cutting
until
you
the
off.
clock ticks down. It's how you respond that decides where you'll finish at the end of the day.
Hello there. Need a ticket? I've got tickets to the VIP area, the best ticket in town. You interested? No? Well, you know where I am if you change your mind. Oh, I only accept cash.
Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out or beat up it may be.
It's always the little symptoms you ignore that are the most dangerous. You get a little prickly feeling in your fingers.
So that's Bruno Diaz. Came in third last year on this track. He'd want to do better this time around, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see him on the podium at the end of the day.
You stay here, I'll check it out.
Hey, come out whoever you are.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until the end. This race is not over until the clock ticks down. Oh, what a day for the Global Innovation Race, huh? Couldn't be prettier here in Miami. Yes, sir, the crowd's having a good one. There is still some time to go, folks.
I'm here.
For newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix and that it's all about which team can the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name of the game. This is where you can see our technology tomorrow. Look at the boy. Look at how low these cars are. They are virtually on the ground.
I got a good impression. And I'm sure you will use it.
Remember
Yes.
something very special. Endurance racing.
So anyway, I am heading back to Colombia after a few months. Business development, you know, brother gives me a wide range of responsibilities.
Is that so?
Yes, and I thought it would be good to talk to you in person about some ideas I've been having, specifically about branching our business into this part of the world.
I see. The kind of product you produce is not quite as popular in the Middle East as it is here in America. I suppose an enterprising individual would consider that an opportunity.
Exactly right. Our chief chemist is working on something entirely new. Something which will definitely be of interest.
I think you were coming on a little too strong. Our technology tomorrow.
I have all the money in the world. I could cover every building in my plans with 24-karat gold, and that would... even exhaust my head. However, I was impressed with Miss Martinez and her network of informants. I think...
Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out or beat up it may be.
Andrea is my boss.
Well, the anticipation here is just just so high. This is the place to be. The best track in the city. Best control. Time. And how about that crowd, huh? Awesome day of racing here in Miami.
Rolling.
This is recording from the
Let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability, that's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology of tomorrow. Now the key here is tire management. I mean, if you're not careful, you can burn these tires off after 10 laps. It's a huge deal to manage that in this heat, and these drivers know it. This race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car as the driver's tap. Yeah, Trevor Jones just wants to put California behind him, and don't forget, stay in the race race of endurance racing, and who knows, keep that car going until the end. This race
I've been looking
is
forward
not
to
a
this event all year.
politics
Moses Lee.
Well, what do you expect? It's a scalpel. Of course it's expensive. Why don't you try that gambling machine? Whoa, wait. Whoa.
For all you race buffs out there, this race will again be presented with champagne under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina that is real champagne. Drivers taste the region of performance. Fun fact of the day, folks. There's only a few minutes left, folks. Newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability, that's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
That stuff anyway?
I think some of the teams are using it to increase car speed. Heard a few Kronstadt mechanics talking about it the other day. Something about Knox not wanting to use it because she wants to win on her own.
Imagine that. Isn't that illegal?
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
So they asked me to put it here. So I just did that. Not touching it again.
Sounds like a good idea.
I understand.
understood from the briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab him if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Yeah, Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really protective about his projects. Prefers to fix everything himself, apparently. Don't worry about grabbing him, though. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as fast as lightning.
Gotcha.
Robert Knox has a race car on display in the expo building. The show staff is under strict instructions to summon him at any sign of malfunction. Apparently, Knox trusts no one to fix his car but him. Perhaps it's time to poke around under the hood, 47. They do say one should never mess with another man's wheels. Good. I dare say this should get Knox's undivided attention. 47, the race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Huh. Why's the engine off?
This is my first gig. Never been in these races. Before, but it sure is loud. I heard something about a secret demo upstairs in the expo building, but it's off limits apparently.
Yeah, Robert Knox owns the whole thing. He straight up just bought it before the race. Downstairs is okay, upstairs, not so much.
Any idea what he's doing in there?
I heard he's demoing the next big thing coming out of Kronstadt, but only to big money people. No chance to get in, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a shame. Would have been nice to be able to break a story like that on my first run.
Dream on, pal.
Saw an escalation this week as a dozen mutilated bodies were found bricked up inside a residential complex in Medellin. The victims were identified as Delgado sicarios by their cartelling, and the massacre is believed to be retaliation for the brutal dismembering of Marina
New champion is on the way to the celebration. Just not quite there.
Never have too much security, right?
I don't know what to do.
That is Ted Mendez, one of the country's most influential military-grade moneymen. This must be connected to Kronstadt.
Phil, it's Ted here. Just returning your call before heading over to the expo building to meet Knox for the new combat android presentation. No, not yet. I'm letting him stew a little. The guy's a genius, and you know what they're like. Desperately lacking any discipline or respect for other people. Last time I tried to have a meeting with him, he had me sitting in a room for 4 hours before canceling. I'll head up when I feel like it. All right. I'll call you after the presentation. Speak then.
Ted Mendez, a defense funding consultant with the US military, is scheduled for a private demonstration of a new Kronstadt robotics project. Sounds like a way to get up close and personal with Robert Knox, 47.
Mr. Mendez, good to see you, sir. The demonstration is scheduled to take place on the upper floors. Please feel free to use the stairs right over there.
What's up?
Mr. Mendez? Right this way, sir.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center. Listen, I realize this may sound trivial, but the Fountain View soda dispenser has been on the fritz since I can't work without my
Ah, Ted, good to finally see you. Guess traffic was rough. Ah, never mind. Let me show you everything. I'm gonna say something provocative now, Ted. War is going out of fashion. It's dirty, it's just plain bad PR. Nobody wants to exchange their children and loved ones for flags and medals anymore. The glory is gone, Ted. But, luckily, Kronstadt has a solution for that. Imagine this. Android infiltrators operating in the field, disguised and fully embedded, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Indestructible robotic operators who can infiltrate the deepest sanctuary of any adversary, striking an unseen fatal blow. A surgical tool for a blunt world. Imagine an army of them, fully equipped android medics seeking out wounded servicemen and injured civilians, bringing them to safety, or patching them up then and there. Android pilots delivering payloads deep inside enemy territory with uncanny precision and minimal collateral damage. All right, Mendez, it's very straightforward. Let me show you. I just pick any of the pictures on the desk, then I use the scanner to upload the biometric data, and Palace will do the rest.
Target acquired. WP.
Obviously, the final system won't rely on you manually feeding it biometric data. This is still a prototype. This is a pivotal moment in modern conflict solution, Ted. Palace is entirely foolproof. All you need is to pick a photo from the table and scan it just like I showed you. It's perfectly safe. Go ahead. Make my day.
Target acquired. WP.
Well, how's that for impressive? Amazing, I know. And just think how much more we can accomplish together. My brains, your money. The sky's the limit here, my friend.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I still prefer the human touch.
You're part of an old institution and you prefer the traditional approach. I respect that. But like it or not, this is the future you're looking at. Autonomous synthetic systems will entirely remove human agents from direct engagement. I guarantee this thing will absolutely murder anything you put it up against.
Sounds promising.
So, Mr. Mendez, impressive so far, yeah? Let me quickly show you our on-site robotics lab. It's small, but state-of-the-art, and it's fully mobile, so you can deploy it anywhere.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
So, as part of the deal, Kronstadt will throw in 1 deployment cell per 5 units. Outfitted to enable on-site adjustments and calibrations, it'll be shipped in a bulletproof shell and can be dropped anywhere on the planet using the Kronstadt T-37 deployment drones. So if you have any questions or want to see anything again, just let me or McKinnis know. I'll let you hang out and look at everything for yourself. Hey, don't be a stranger, Ted. Need to mention the AI, of course. The Palace Artificial Intelligence is a compressed and refined improvement on the artificial intelligence developed for Gamma in Japan. Too much detail yet, though. Patent is still pending on the superconductor.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through there. Out of my face. Move on.
Is in any way connected to the recent string of anti-corporate assassinations remains to be. In Miami, the annual Global Innovation Motor Race, where the world's tech giants flex their engineering muscles, is on its final day. And event planners...
How you doing?
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah, I know.
I had no idea it was that good.
Oh, it's good. It's real good. I mean, I get cravings if I don't come down here to eat once or twice per week. At one point, when I worked near here, I ate lunch here every day.
But Robert Knox? He's like a big shot billionaire.
It's true. I was standing in line behind him yesterday. He talked about how he loves this place to death.
It seems Robert Knox paid several visits to a Bayside area food stand yesterday. The vendor, known as Florida Man, sells extremely addictive food, so we should expect Knox to return. Maybe this is a way to catch Knox away from his office.
I need the crystal, aight? Well, I can't very well cook without it, can I now? Dressed as what? Speak up, woman.
Well, then tell him to shut up. Shut up, Buster, we're talking here.
All right. He's dressed as a food vendor. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. So he's gonna bring me the stuff?
Jesus Christ, woman, it's only sugar, all right? Sugar!
All right, fine.
How you been?
Yeah, thanks.
No, wait. Damn, that thing's beyond fixing.
Hey. Good show, 47. Now stick around. Once the word spreads, Knox won't be long. "47, Robert Knox is on the move. If I'm not mistaken, he's heading down to the Bayside food stand selling coconut balls."
food at this event. Oh, what kind of sick bastard gave you the permit to do that?
Pardon me. Can I offer you a little treat?
The smell alone is enough to trigger a massive rush of dopamine.
Enjoy.
I don't know what he's putting in his food, but I've sure got the munchies.
God, this is terrible. Oh, I'm horrible.
Care to try something special?
Oh, classy. Real classy. So, what's good?
Everything's to die for, Mr. Knox.
Excellent. Maybe one of these. That was superb, my good man. I'll be back for more in a little while. Just need to stretch my legs. Keep it coming. Cornered! All right,
Robert Knox down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
Oh, God, please help me! Please acknowledge. Put it another way, where the hell is everybody?
Whoa, buddy. You have to stop right there, okay?
Are you okay? Is there anything I can do?
I'm telling you, Miss Knox is going to be pissed. I did the pre-race checkup on her and, well, let's just say she's got a bad case of intermittent explosive disorder.
Poor Dr. Sorensen. First he almost loses a patient to a seemingly harmless case of dehydration. Now he has to deal with this guy suffering from urinary retention. Not his day.
Let's just hope he doesn't somehow screw up the revitalization procedure on Miss Knox. I know it's just a simple injection, but given his track record...
Well, at least we know who's buying us beer tonight.
Ain't that the truth?
It's like we have a private army running around here at the moment.
Oh my God. Is that a dead person? Please! Help! Damn, we lost track of the bastard. There? We've got a situation. Probably some punk kid making life miserable for everyone.
Attention Sierra Knox. Your vitamin and rehydration session has been delayed. More information will follow.
Quiet here. Over. Roger that. Moving up. Okay. Now.
Central, come in. This is Papa Bear. Situation is clear. No baddies around here. Over. That's understood. Out.
Mr. Durant. How are we doing?
Judging by the state of the car when they brought it back in,
I heard a couple of guys talking earlier. They said the car was behaving erratically down. Last lap before the accident. You think anyone, helped make the accident happen?
Wouldn't be the first time during these races.
Hiya.
Moses, please. Anyone seen him? We got an outstanding drinking contest.
Hey, I need some help over
Thanks
here.
for taking the time.
Tell me what's
I
going
understand
on.
this isn't a
Seems like some
formal
bad stuff's
but
going
just
down.
wanted to
Do
touch on
something.
a few things
Got
real
it.
quick.
Quick, hopefully being the operative word here.
Why are you sneaking around like that?
For most of the race, but it seemed like you inexplicably started to drift a little towards the final few laps. How hard is it to keep up for as long as you do in a race like this?
Not all that hard, to be honest. I think the car started to show some issues around the halfway mark, and despite my best efforts, it really slowed down. The driver can only do so much, you know?
Yeah, sure. So the car may have had some issues, you say?
Apparently needs to do better next time.
I see. Now, I did talk to her a few minutes ago, and according to her, our operation is flawless. Now, you've been under some pressure with these constant valleys.
Oh, I see.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Now, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.
Damn.